the rejection, the betrayal, is there anything in you that you cannot forgive? You were just betrayed, and something in you just cannot forgive. And then that takes then a form of mistrust, and that mistrust then shows up in so many split off little ways, like becomes a red flag. What do I mean when I talk about forgiveness? Can that little one that was first rejected ever forgive mummy for not being there? It may be really, really unconscious, but just bring mummy in the room and let her turn away from you and you'll feel it. It may be buried somewhere in the unconscious, you don't even know about it, but let anyone play the role of mother and see how that thing shows up. What does it do to ourselves when we're carrying something that we will never let go of? What does that do in our own bodies? What does that do in our own heart? What does that do? Just get a feel of that. Just get a feel of what that does to you. Can you feel that contraction around the heart? It becomes self-inflicted bitterness and it eats you up. And the process of forgiveness is the melting of your own heart. And in the melting of your own heart, there's reconnection with the source of your own being. There's no more division between what you are as an unconditional being and the self who's been betrayed. There's no separation anymore between the source of what you are and the self you're living as. So the reconnection is made with what you are at the source into what you are as a persona. And that's for you. And that ripples out as liberation. And it plays out as the story of other and all what they did. It plays out like that. Yet the process is within you because you are the world. You are the world. What changes in you changes the whole world. Your whole world changes by what? So that's how I'm looking at the process of forgiveness, is the deep sadness and the deep sorrow that's in there needs to be felt before it eats you up and before it manifests as serious illness or becomes toxic or whatever. And it's not about letting another off the hook. It's about the liberation through your own heart. So it's not always easy, but that's the way that I'm speaking of forgiveness. It's for you. It's not for anyone but you. It's for reconnection.